Hello, thanks for watching, and it's another YouTuber's high score challenge, and it's Hotdog Scorn on the arcade. So yeah, here's my playthrough. I'll start off with a little bit of a Battle Gregor move by suiciding myself just to get some extra power up for the game, and away I go. So it's one of those kind of classic 90s games. I think from what I've seen, a lot of people don't actually like this game or say it's a really bad rip-off of Raiden, and it plays a lot like Raiden. I love Raiden, so I don't really know what makes this game bad, to be honest. I mean, it's got a lot of what Raiden's got. It's got some great power-ups. It's got those helicopters, but it's got some, I think it's like a cross between Raiden and Donpachi, because it's got those kind of mecha bosses, like robots. And what's also really good about the boss fights in this is that you can like blow apart sections of the boss. It's not just one bit of the boss you destroy. You can blow it apart and get rid of its turrets and cannons and stuff like that, so piece by piece, which adds to the difficulty. But it's got that kind of classic Raiden vibe where you've got just like tanks and helicopters on the ground. So it's, yeah, for me it's like a bit of a mix of both. It's got great visuals. I think the visuals are better. They're obviously better than Raiden. But yeah, again, I don't really know why people don't really like this game. I think it's awesome. It's a great choice, and yeah, I'm really happy to play it. Do want to play it too many times to get kind of bored or sick of it. I think doing these high score challenges, you can get a bit carried away and play one too many times, I think, and the game becomes a bit of a chore. So I'll play a few times, do a few runs, get a score that I'm happy with. It's quite tough because, I mean, this is only really a short game. It's only got like 5 stages. So I think to get to where I think I got about stage 3. I think to get there on 1 life, well, it's not 1 life, but 1 credit, it's just about 3 lives. It's not too bad, considering I suicide on purpose just to power myself up at the start. Yeah, I think it's really important to try and keep your weapons in this, because stage 2 is really tricky. You get a lot of fast moving enemies, and it's quite important to have a good powered up ship, and when you're powered up you can kill the bosses just like that a lot quicker than normal. So yeah, stage 1 done, not too bad. Got a lot of those lightning icons which give you a nice bonus at the end, so yeah, be on the lookout for those. Yeah, before this week on High Score Challenge, I've not really played this game much at all. Given it a few runs. It's difficult in the way that it's quite, unlike Raiden, it's quite harsh with the high score. Like, to get on the high score table, there's like a top 10 high score table in the game, and like to get on the high score table you have to get at least 200,000 points, which means you have to get through at least halfway through stage 2. I think if you can finish stage 1 with 150,000 points, you're doing quite well. But that's quite tricky to do without some practice. But when you get the 200,000 points, you do get an extra life. You get an extra ship, so that can help. But yeah, loads of different ways to play this game. A lot of little tactics you can come up with. Pick the weapon that's best for you, and it's a pretty good idea to probably stick with one weapon and just power it up, because when you power up your weapon to the maximum level, any further power ups you get a 2,000 point bonus. So on this stage I picked up like 6,000 bonus points just because my ship was powered up to the max, which kind of helps as well. So yeah, I guess a little tip is to try and stick to one weapon if you can. Yeah, really tricky section. A lot of sections of this game remind me of Raiden, really Raiden-esque, but it's got that kind of effect in shooters, vertical shooters that I like. Games like Shinryu where the level's scrolling, but you can see through the stage down to lower levels. Stage 3 is really good. It's got some great visual effects like that. So it's a real good eye candy kind of shoot 'em up. Bit of a what do I say? Guilty pleasure. This one, you know, a game that not a lot of people I think like. It is quite difficult, but once you play it a few times, you come to love it. You get to love it. It took me ages to get into Raiden. I mean, I never played Raiden, and I always heard about it and wondered what all the fuss was about. But when I played it, when I finally got my arcade machine together and started playing a bit more arcade games, I've come to love Raiden so much. I think it's a fantastic shoot 'em up. Okay, this is the boss here now. This boss has got lots of little sections. You can blow off the wing sections. I don't really like to mess around a lot. I just take the boss out as quickly as possible. I'm not too bothered about getting section by section, especially when this high school challenge comes into play. Just need to get to the next stage basically. And this game also, bear in mind that I think you can only get 4 bombs. I don't think you can pick up more than 4 bombs. So when you've got 4 bombs, always try and use that 4th bomb up. Because you can't really hoard bombs, I don't think, in this game. Stage 3 now. Yeah, stage 3, beautiful stage. I like this, especially the music on this stage as well. Really starts getting really pumped for some shooting action. Really difficult later on. Didn't quite make it to the boss, unfortunately, but I think it's not too bad. I mean, I'm happy with where I got. I don't want to, like I said, I don't want to play the game too much and get sick of it, kind of thing. So I think I'll get my score up nice and early, and I'm quite happy with that. Not too bad, I don't think. By no means a shoot 'em up expert, but I do find, since having this arcade setup, that again, I've never really played these kind of games with an arcade stick and buttons. I always used to play MAME using like a control pad, like a plug-in USB 6-button control pad. So since having a setup where I can use an arcade stick and buttons, I really do find I'm a lot better at shooters. Not that I'm great at shooters anyway, I do love playing them, but I think it helps. I think it gives you a lot more precision. Yeah, definitely. So yeah, personally I'm a lot better than I certainly was before with that control, and it's hard to go back to a control pad now with shoot 'em ups. For me, it's a very strange feeling, but yeah, really excited, really happy to have this set up and get involved in this high school challenge. Really good fun. Yeah, I think this is pretty much where I've got to. Yeah, got picked off here, but yeah, I think it's not too bad of a distance. I mean, stage 3 out of 5, it's not bad. I think I'll be happy to continue just in my own kind of time and play to the end of the game and see what the ending's like. Other than that, yeah, thanks for watching. My high score, what did I end up getting here? 350,000, I think, something. Let's have a look here. Just under 349,000, I think that is. Does that say? Yeah, 349,500. Yeah, thanks for watching.